beats of Indian cinema with stunning visuals and live music. So brace yourself for an enchanting evening. Today, our chief guest is Manisha Koirala-ji, a beautiful and talented actress who has worked in many hit Indian films like 1942, Love Story, Bombay, Khamoshi, and has won Filmfare and Screen Award. She was diagnosed with ovarian cancer and fought very hard, successfully, and she has written book Heal. Today, she is cancer-free. We at Sharon Care are very pleased to have such a large number of well-wishers, patrons, donor friends attending this event. Without your support, year after year, it would be impossible to care for thousands who are miles away from here. Please remember what the heart gives away, never lost, because it stays in the heart of others. We know that exercise is good for the heart, but there is no exercise better for heart than reaching down and lifting poor people up. और किसी ने कहा है तुम्हारे दिल का दर्द जरूर कम होगा, तुम्हारे दिल का दर्द जरूर कम होगा, किसी और के पांव का कांटा निकाल के तो देखो. With your continued support, we are doing several big programs for education. 1,400 students, bright but needy, were given interest-free loan, and now we are starting with a scholarship program. Women empowerment, we are working with that, establishing self-help group, personal safety, vocational training, and several other programs. Under medical care, looking after health care in rural area, nutrition, getting very good result in reducing maternal and infant mortality. Disaster relief, we have released $40,000 recently. Nirmal village, done a lot of work in sanitation in the past. We have built around 1,000 villages. We are going to work again. We are just waiting for government okay. Over a period of 37 years, we have continuously we have contributed close to your donation of $80 million, which has benefited more than 1 million people in India. Besides annual gala, we run several fundraising activities. Like last year, again 5K, 5-mile run attended by 300 people, raised $72,000. YPC raised $22,000. Below 18 group raised $7,000. Cooking for Cause raised $12,000. Year around, actually for fundraising program we have collected $500,000, but year around we have collected totally $1.1 million. This is all because of you and our supporters. But open the wallet, write the check, we get more fund, we will do more program to help the poor people. At the end, I would say, किसी के चेहरे पर मुस्कान तेरी वजह से आए, किसी के चेहरे पर मुस्कान तेरी वजह से आए, किसी के आंसू तू तेरे दिल से लुझ पाए. ये मेरे दोस्त तू ये दो बातें करके बता दे तो तेरी जिंदगी जरूर एक मिसाल बन जाए, जरूर एक मिसाल बन जाए. और किसी ने ये भी कहा है, खूबसूरत बातें नहीं व्यक्तित्व चाहिए, खूबसूरत बातें नहीं व्यक्तित्व चाहिए, अपने जीवन का लक्ष्य कुछ नेक बनाइए। हर दौलत से नवाजेगा ऊपर वाला आपको, हर दौलत से नवाजेगा ऊपर वाला आपको। किसी गरीब का सहारा बन के जरूर दिखाइए, किसी गरीब का सहारा बन के जरूर दिखाइए। And now I would say, I would invite our young-hearted president of Share and Care Foundation, Sharat Shah, a dynamic young man, having multiple college degrees, thinking always how to take care, share and care to new heights. He is philanthropic, business executive, and has participated in share and care in various capacities.
ये ताजों की दुनिया, ये इंसान के दुश्मन, समाजों की दुनिया, ये दौलत के भूखे, रवाजों की दुनिया, ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है, ये दुनिया अगर मिल भी जाए तो क्या है।
And I do not know the questions till I meet you. And this time, yesterday, in one of the functions, a gentleman from Kashmir approached me. I don't know how, but he knew I am from Share and Care. So he said to me that it is great that India has made Jammu and Kashmir same as other states. But when you all, including charities, are going to treat people of Jammu and Kashmir same as other states, tears almost came from my eyes, because your foundation, we have not done anything in Jammu and Kashmir. We have done it so many other states, but Jammu and Kashmir we did not. We tried to do one time during Kashmir earthquake, but security clearance was not given to us because we hold American citizenship. But now I told that gentleman that with this unification so-called, we will be able to cut that barrier and reach humanity wherever it needs, because it is our job to take your hard-earned money and take without any discrimination. So my friend, that is my answer to that gentleman from Kashmir. Somebody told me here that what is the most important thing for Share and Care? All my arms are equal. Where will I cut and my blood will not come out? But I thought our team who handles the projects, they have the most difficult task. And they are very, very independent people. They will not even listen to me if I say, hey, consider this project. So, my friends, they look after each penny which you donate to make sure that that money goes to the best use. If you have any question, you can always ask me. And if it is our fault, I will accept our responsibility. Buck stops here. Like today, that light is not functioning, and I told Payal and Aditi, very young people, that don't get nervous. These are our family, so you carry on. So I take the full responsibility of any inconvenience you have, including starting the program. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, my thank you, and thank you to all, because without your support, I will not be here. and we would not have made a difference in the lives of many, many people. So thank you very much.
Today, as we remember, recognize, and celebrate Jyotsna's rich life, it would be unjust if we fail to recognize her compassionate side and her spirit of volunteerism. In the 90s, the foundation was sending used but functional medical equipment and medicine to institutes and hospitals in India. Jyotsna served as the chairperson of the Medical and Technology Committee from 1999 through the year 2002. During her tenure, the foundation shipped over $10 million worth of medical equipment, supplies, and medicines benefiting millions. Besides her effort in the medical committee, she continued as an active member, helping the foundation in its fundraising efforts and other activities until her health prevented her. Jyotsna, we treasure you, we treasure your values, and will strive to continue the journey that you were part of. Although you have parted physically, your spirit will always guide us and strengthen our commitment to provide the selfless service to others. On behalf of Sharon Care family and all of you out here, I sincerely wish to convey our heartfelt condolences to the Gandhi family. Please have a moment of silence. Thank you.
On July 22, 2019, Chandrayaan-2 launched from the Satish Dhawan Space Center in India. One of the intentions was for the Vikram lander and its rover to land on the surface of the moon, in hopes of collecting minerals to find evidence of water molecules. With two groundbreaking women spearheading the expedition in the roles of mission director and project director, all eyes were focused on India. However, on September 7th, after entering the moon's orbit and being deployed into space, the landing rover lost communication with the spacecraft. At the time of this video, it still has not been located. Yet despite this understandable disappointment, while consoling the hopeful nation, Prime Minister Narendra Modi offered two crucial words of advice. Be courageous. Be courageous. Modi understands that although not every mission will be immediately successful, the pursuit of excellence and courage is far more valuable in the long term. For 37 years, the Sharon Care Foundation has been courageous in tackling some of India's most serious issues: education, healthcare, women's empowerment, and sanitation. And although our mission is ever evolving and adapting to new circumstances, we are proud to say that we have indeed made a difference. Healthcare to unreached. Once it was revealed that India has one of the highest records of infant and maternal mortality rates in the world, we identified the belt of the country where this occurs most frequently. We then created programs that provide vaccinations and rehabilitation facilities for mothers and newborn infants to reduce infant and maternal mortality rates. Sanitation. When Sharon Care heard that over 45% of all open defecation in the world happens in India, we responded by building almost 1,000 toilets. Education. Our program, Educate to Graduate, addresses highly qualified high school graduates by awarding loans and scholarships of up to $1,000 per year for 4 years. Another program we have developed is Educate to Success, which prevents students from dropping out of their primary school education. Women empowerment. After learning that India was the fourth worst country in the world for women's security, we undertook an in-depth study and found that 15 different forms of abuse are prevalent on women. As a result, we designed a program that focuses on 4 key components. Number 1, livelihood with an added feature of teaching women banking and financial control. Number 2, self-defense, which teaches young women how to deter physical attacks. Number 3, gender equity and equality training. Number 4, advocating leadership and character building skills. Share and Care is a unique organization because our volunteers are professionals from various fields. We use a holistic approach by partnering with local NGOs who can assure our programs will be effective. We are financially responsible and transparent, operating with low overhead costs and striving to achieve the maximum yield on your investments. Our research and reporting methods guarantee that our programs have significant impact with measurable results. We are trustworthy and recognizable, being one of only a few foundations in the U.S. recognized under the Indo-U.S. bilateral agreement.
Every Indian is filled with a spirit of pride as well as confidence. There are new frontiers to discover and new place to go. We will rise to the occasion and scale never heights of success. Stay steady and look ahead.
Raising the bar despite adversities is a crucial ingredient in the formula for success. As a result, the Share and Care Foundation has been and will continue to be a model for success, hope, and equality. We are courageous. Thank you for all of your continued support to the Share and Care Foundation. It is because of patrons like you that we are able to touch so many lives and create a more equal world for everyone.
Before the program begins, we want to ask you that while you're enjoying this wonderful performance, that you open your hearts and your wallets to this awesome organization. Each dollar goes so far.
बंगला बने न्यारा, एक बंगला बने न्यारा, एक बंगला बने न्यारा। दागे तेरे to the world of Hindi cinema. Let us go through today's news. Film actors are replacing traditional role models for the youth of India. The frenzy for film stars has exploded, with fans worshipping their idols and waiting in hordes outside of their homes. These fans are mad for Bollywood, breaking out in dance at the theater and throwing coins at the screen to show their appreciation.
अरे भंग का रंग जमा हो चकाचक फिर लो पान चबा अंदर से कोई बाहर न जा सके सोचो कभी ऐसा हो तो क्या हो सोचो कभी ऐसा
है अगर दुश्मन दुश्मन जमाना गम नहीं है अगर दुश्मन दुश्मन जमाना गम नहीं।
Thank you. I would now like to request Dr. Sudhakari and Turki Desai to present token of our admiration to Manisha ji. And now Manisha ji, I request you to keep it somewhere where you will look at it once in a while and think about all of us in this auditorium.
So I just want to say that it's a great honor and privilege that Share and Care Foundation has invited me. Let me tell you that I know Sharadji and Ketki for many years, and over the years they have been really very impressive. And when Nepal had the unfortunate event of earthquake, in the late night in Mumbai, I get a call from Ketki ji saying that Manisha ji would like to do something. And I said, that was when we actually started getting engaged with Share and Care, and they came and donated some money to rebuild school, which was broken, and they just last year they came and they just saw the whole building up and it's functioning and everything. So I'll share a little bit about my book Healed. As many of you would know that I had a health crisis. I had cancer a few years back, and then I'm fine now after the treatment and everything. So when people ask me to write memoir and stuff like that, a lot of people ask you once you're a celebrity to write about your life, and I chose to write about my cancer journey because I felt that's the most important incident in my life, which taught me many, many lessons. And I thought I should just pen it down and share that with the people, with the readers, so that it could benefit them or support them in their darkest time, darkest hour. Because we all go through ups and downs in our lives. And challenges are there, all of us. Not only health crisis, financial crisis, relationship, emotional crisis, so many things that we all go through. And it's the time, that dark moment is actually, there's a lot of treasure, a lot of lessons that one can learn. And that's what I wanted to share with my readers. I have put it, I hope you like it, and benefit from the book. telling my story so openly, so honestly hasn't been easy. I went through this whole phase of whether thinking whether I'll be judged, whether people will pity me or judge me, or a lot of insecurity, a lot of anxiety I went through. But I decided to be honest. I decided to put it down so that the reader should not feel cheated. So also, I feel all of us are human beings. We all are flawed. At least I am flawed and not perfect. So people are kinder, and so that's the book Healed, which we just inaugurated. We did inauguration in New York in Jaipur Literature Festival, which went off really fabulously well. Jaipur Literature Festival is one of the most prominent platform for people, authors and writers and thinkers and stuff like that. So here I am introducing my book to you. I hope you like the book. And before I leave, thank you, sir, thank you. Before I leave, I just want to share something. In my life, this is my second chance to life. This is my second life. Because I had a late stage cancer, I thought I was going to die, I thought I didn't have time. And so what happens is when you are at that time, when you feel your life is ending, there's a flashback. You start re-evaluating life. I started really thinking, okay, my God, what did I do? If this is the end of my life, what did I do with my life? And then you start dissecting, introspecting, going deep within yourself and seeing your life. And then I started thinking also, if I get a second chance to life, what would I do? And today I live by each and everything that I promised myself and I thought I was losing life. One of the key important things that I learned during that time was to contribute in a society or wherever you feel and be there, be helpful, be useful for the other person. Because we all are one consciousness, we all are part. When we help somebody else, we actually feel happy here within ourselves. It's not to look good, it's not to have a good reputation, no. It's actually gives you a sense of fulfillment when you're useful to somebody else. So, I basically, since I have been a cancer patient, and so I contribute a lot. My book, whatever penny I earned from this book, has gone to a cancer patient. It will continue to go to a poor cancer patient. There are 2-3 organizations. Thank you. There are 2-3 organizations, like in Mumbai, I work at Tata Memorial because that's the government-run hospital, and I was really touched with when I saw children with cancer, and there was such a sad story. I don't want to share too many sad stories. I don't want to spoil the evening, but a little help from your end really makes a big impact in somebody's life. So I'm supporting children with cancer who might need my help in Tata Memorial in Mumbai. And in Nepal there is Cancer Care Nepal, which does a lot of charity work. We do a lot of cancer awareness programs. And 3 years back, because I had ovarian cancer, so I talk about ovarian cancer and stuff like that in Nepal. And they are coming up to the hospital, and it will be catering mainly for the poor patient who can't afford expensive treatment. So, because cancer impacted my life, so I give my time and energy and whatever I can in that. Like that, if you could pick and choose anything which touches your life, where you feel that you can contribute, it doesn't have to be big amount of money. I have learned to be present sometimes and be supportive to another human being in the darkest hour, please do that, because it will really benefit ourselves.